Let's talk work injuries. What to do if you are injured on the job. The very first thing you should do is What's up, guys? I'm attorney Ali Awad, the CEO lawyer, and I've been getting a lot of questions about what to do if you are injured on the job. Number one, let me clarify that there's two different types of employees. There's a 1099 employee, like an independent contractor, and then there's a W-2 employee that's getting paid weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, and your taxes are automatically getting taken out of your check. Most of the time, in order to have a workers' comp claim, you need to be a W-2 employee. If you're a 1099, it's a lot harder because you're not really an employee of the company, you're just an independent contractor. So if you're a W-2 employee and you get injured on the job, the very first thing you should do is notify your employer of the injury. A lot of people wait weeks or months or even a year before they tell their employer, yeah, well, I hurt my back on the job lifting heavy boxes, or yeah, man, that machine kind of hit my foot and I wasn't really able to do much after that. The problem is that you've waited too long to establish a medical history. And even though you don't need to prove negligence in most workers' comp situations, you do have to prove that your injury came from working. If you go home and you're watering your plants and you end up getting injured at home, you can't use that injury for your workers' comp case. So the best way to start your case and to protect your case is to notify your employer. Number two, you need to go see a doctor right away. You want to start documenting your injuries as soon as possible for your workers' comp case. The same applies for personal injury cases too. You want to make sure that a doctor is properly diagnosing you and evaluating you so that they can prove your injuries came from that work-related incident. The longer you wait to see a doctor, the tougher it will be to build a workers' comp case. And finally, number three, if you're unsure about whether you should just go through your workers' comp carrier through your employer or by hiring an attorney, here's what I recommend. If you're so hurt that you can't go back to work for an extended period of time, I highly recommend hiring a lawyer to help you with your workers' comp claim. Lawyers work on a contingency, so you don't even have to pay anything out of pocket. They will make sure that you get paid your unemployment benefits while you're out of work. They'll make sure that you get to a doctor as soon as possible. They'll make sure that the panel of doctors that are under your workers' comp carrier are qualified doctors to actually treat you, and they will help you get a settlement at the end of your workers' comp treatment. So if it's a very small injury and you feel like you can get up and brush it off and get back to work, in those situations, it's okay to just go through your employer. But if you're really worried about your health and your overall well-being, then I highly recommend hiring a personal injury lawyer for your workers' comp case. That's what you should do in a regular workers' comp case. However, what happens if you are injured in a car wreck while you are working for your employer? For instance, if you're a driver, a Pizza Hut or a Domino's driver, and you get rear-ended while delivering pizza, or your job is to deliver merchandise from one store or warehouse to another store or warehouse, and during those trips, you get rear-ended or hit by a negligent driver. In those situations, you have two different cases. You have a personal injury case against the person that hit you, and you have a workers' comp case against your employer. And we have a lot of these cases where you have both a PI, personal injury element, and a workers' comp element. When you have those two types of cases, a lot of times you can end up with two different settlements. And here's the best part about it. All of your medical treatment can get covered through your workers' comp insurance, and then all of that medical treatment needs to get paid for through the car insurance company, which basically means you get treated for free and then you get paid for all of the treatment that you had, plus pain and suffering, plus lost wages, plus future damages. You can literally have two settlements from both PI and workers' comp simultaneously in these situations. So if you are injured in a car wreck while on the job, it is absolutely critical to hire a personal injury lawyer that specializes in those cases. You may be leaving a ton of money on the table, so please don't delay. Make sure you contact a lawyer. We all work on a contingency, so you don't even have to pay us anything out of pocket. I hope this has given you some insight on workers' comp injuries and personal injury cases. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message at any time, and I would absolutely love it if you shared and commented on my videos and on my posts, because the more feedback that I get from you guys, the better content that I can deliver for you. I'm attorney Ali Awad, the CEO lawyer. Remember, call Awad, win Awad.